It's Kansas. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Running inside, it's Butler. He's past the sticks. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Might as well give it to him again.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Butler. Driven back.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Third and 6 yards to go. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Got him quickly. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Quick give, it's Thomas. There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Drops back on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And the Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Next, going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Kansas.
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the 3rd and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
On the return, it's Johnson. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to Jones. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for running room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Uh-oh, look out. Breaks into the open. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Right side, it's Gore. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Hawkins. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for the edge, it's Wormley. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it moving, it's Butler. Crosses the 40. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Out wide right, it's Phillips. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Straight ahead, it's Wormley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Quick give. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Jayhawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and snags it, and he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Throwing, Hawkins. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Powers inside. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Hawkins escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
2nd and long here. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On target. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Hawkins. Escapes the pressure going right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll be dropped.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moves the pocket. It's Hurley. Gets rid of it. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Look out! Fires on the move. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hawkins. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keep it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Piles his way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Smashes it between the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Parker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Takes a handoff. It's Butler. Enough to move the chains. He's loose on the right. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Rockchalk Jayhawk. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, He just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing, Hawkins. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. There he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Hurley. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they lose the ball out of bounds. Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Right side, it's Butler. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They go play action with Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Thornton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 4 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Mississippi State coming away with a blowout victory victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that caps off a banner season for this club, 10-2.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hits inside. It's Wormley. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
To throw, it's Hurley. Left side is Butler. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Unleashes one. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Punt is on its way. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Running to the left. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They give it to him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
He wants to go deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from there.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Sees some running room. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Hawkins unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but one.
Bro, how the fuck does my receiver not react to it, but your fucking cornerback does? The game is so fucking stupid.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeps it on the ground. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Stop.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Sims. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll ride him again. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Shakes a man and he might take off.
Why did no one fucking move?
Third down as they've got a first at the 32. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points to get the first down.
Man, these motherfuckers
Don't
never
have any
fumble.
left. You better get aggressive.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is second and 14. Sets his feet. It's Hurley. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. What a costly mistake, and what a big play by the defense to get the football back on the interception, and now this offense can drive down and take the lead.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting we'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Throwing, Hawkins. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you turn around and hand it off. Get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Cowboys will snap it on first and 10.
Bro, how the fuck does he always know which way I'm going? I like the ball.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
And this is more of the same for this dude, Turton Hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time
Bro,
they
where
get
are my?
it,
I'm
they
about to
just
say.
shoot yards
I still know where my fucking RPO went.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Motion from the wideout.
Ooh, shit.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found
They cover that so great this year.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They
Not really even mad about it.
nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. They move on top. Here in the fourth.
They want me to go for 2. They want me to go for 2.
Right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash
Not
in
trying to play crazy.
by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7.
Oh God.
Michael Hawkins on the action.
Don't you drop that.
Right side, it's Gore. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
All right. Hopefully he passes it, but watch her run still. Watch that run. It's a doozy. Oh, for sure he's going for it. The run.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. And now after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put
Stay home. Stay home. Yes.
and answer that last touchdown. Tackle is made at the 28 after
Don't over pursue.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Watch the toss.
give to the running back.
Nice.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Try what we want. What we want. What we want. I don't want to run a dime yet. Okay. I can probably run dime here. It's definitely a run still. I'm not worried about this guy running the ball though. He ain't as fast as the other dude.
It's Hurley. Makes the grab.
Why? Who the fuck are you?
That'll be good enough for a first down.
Oh, Brady? Brady, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't think that was you the way you was running.
Especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last
Come on, man.
no question where the quarterback was going with that football all week long.
I had to be a pick or something. Pick play.
We're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
No way I missed that tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The run inside. It's Wormley. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
Well, it's about damn time.
The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Tell Draby get on. Yeah.
In search of that tying touchdown. They
That pillow should be there. It said it'll be there tomorrow.
10 again.
Yeah.
Ride this running back. And you want to talk about game
I made sure to get the waterproof one. I know y'all nasty.
And this offense doesn't
Did she hear that? Oh shit. She don't. You you introduce her or you're scared? You introduce her to her? Introduce her or you scared? Wow, 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 wow.
Man, how nice is it to have such a weapon at tight end? A guy that can catch the football and make people miss, but right here, break tackles, extend the play, make bigger chunks than what's really there. That's what can really make this offense dangerous.
I'm off till Saturday. Or at least at the station at least. Yeah.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Off every weekend. You must be an actor now.
They go play action with Hawkins. They're all over him. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds. 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this
Wow.
situation, right? And that's really what he's had.
The way they bet that fucking DN make that tackle is so fucking stupid, bro.
He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions.
I'm ready.
No doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Hawkins throws to the tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a...
Fourth down in their own territory. Big gamble here, and they're not even going to huddle. Looking for the marker. And he's brought
What,
down.
Eastern?
He picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Set with the clock still running. To the air, it's Hawkins. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nothing downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for
Damn.
a 3-yard gain, letting that clock tick.
I mean,
Saving as much
I hope. I mean, I hope, but damn.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really trying to make that tempo work here to get a little bit closer for the kick.
Hike the ball.
Throwing Hawkins. Pass is in.
God, so fucking stupid. All right, bro. Yep.